the most colorful quote you come up with to describe that goal, and what did you think of his first shift?
Wow. And set the tone for our team, and the team just followed. We had as good a first period as we've had all year. I was truly concerned about, our get up and go and our ability to jump on them, and we had a real good start. Unfortunately, we were down one, but he was the catalyst there to get us on the power play right away. He had a hell of a night, and we certainly missed him.
You've coached for a long time, and you just spent the last 2 days mentioning you were concerned that the team would be worried that McDavid was going to come back and carry the team, and that's exactly how it went.
Yeah, he was, throw any adjective you want out there positive for our group, but our group also responded to him, which is a good sign. He was the catalyst tonight. Every night you have to have a catalyst if you're going to have success. He certainly was. And the group responded to him. I was concerned about him being the catalyst and our group sitting back and not participating, but they did. So, we're maturing. It's a good thing. A hell of a win for us. But until, this is the coach in me, when we finally get to where we want to get to, that game will be played a little different. It will be tightened up. Second and third period. There'll be less loose plays. We'll be suffocating teams. And I talked to our group about that. When you play against LA, Chicago, St. Louis, Boston, Washington, and they're up 4-1, you just keep looking at the clock because you don't believe you have a chance. And we're not there yet. We don't get to play in enough of those games where we get to work on it. So we'll get better eventually when we get in more of those games. But when we finally get to that point, we will have arrived. But we've got some work to do.
We've watched different great players come along in different ages. I'm not sure we've seen one that 14 games in his career can be the best player on the ice for NHL players. It's happening really fast for this kid.
It is. Fast. You used the word. He's quick, he's fast, he's smart, he's slippery. He's got a skill level, a hunger level to go with it. Like I said, you can use any adjective you want. I think that was a lot of pent-up frustration on his behalf too, wanting to be out there and get going. So he used it up quite quickly on the opposition. Now we need to keep him going and up and running, and get some other guys healthy. Hopefully, when Clef and Nuge and Davey and the rest of the crew come back, they can have an impact on our team as well.
It might not have been by design necessarily, but first shift, you start him, draws a penalty, you want the power play out there, and then they had sustained pressures. First shift was over 2 minutes long. Did that help him sort of? He said it.
It probably did. It wouldn't have happened that way had we not drawn the penalty. But he drew the penalty. He earned the right to be out there for the power play, and they spent most of that time in their zone, so there was no need to change. They weren't tired. So perhaps that got him really into the game as an individual and got the team going.
Todd, on the goal, Connor mentioned he takes on two guys to score that goal, and he mentioned that's how he got hurt in the first place. Did you?
Not at the moment, but after, when you kind of reminisce of what's happened in the past, quite eerily similar. The injury happened much deeper though, but same type of play where he's trying to split the D, and shows that he's overcome what happened to him earlier in his career, and he's able to go out and play without any fear. So good for him.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Todd.
Okay.